How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be playing some Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I don't know about you guys, but this game was my childhood. The Jak and Daxter series was literally my favorite series growing up. That and the Crash Bandicoot series. But even just hearing this music right now, oh my god. Brings back all the memories. I can't wait to play this. What is the start button? Hello? Oh, the start button is the center button, apparently. Good to know. Oh, the amount of times I've seen that screen from not having my little save thing in when I had the PS2. Empty slots.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research
jokes in this
or
game are just
sensible
so
thinking.
great. I love them.
Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Yo, that dude must have the hearing of a god to hear that.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
I love the music in this game too. Goodbye, Daxter.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
That has to be the most iconic scene from this game.
What What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
God, the humor. Oh, I forgot that the controls are inverted.
This device is a communicator. With it.
Oh, hold on. I can't. Oh, it's so bad. Game options. Oh, that's not it. Really? There's no way of changing it? Oh.
My father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Oh my god. Nostalgia is so real. The amount of time I put in this game as a kid is just too high.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Nope. Nope. It's a lot harder than it looks. The controls are like reversed, so to look right, you have to push left. And apparently there's no way of reversing it.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
And pro gamer moves. The spinning jump. I always loved the little dances they would do when they would fight with the power cells.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the workers must have captured them all.
possibly have sent out these things and then been captured that quickly?
Wow! That last scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue eco allows you to run
So
fast,
electricity.
break boxes, and even activate
That's
some
electricity.
precursor artifacts when you get near them.
I become the Flash. Insert you wanna see some real speed sound effect.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
A little uncomfortable close there, but it's okay. It's okay. I think I missed some. Oh. Got some eggs down here or something. Ah, yes. Forbidden egg. Interesting. Sound like a fucking train. God, I love literally everything about this game. The way that it all moves. Oh.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
I almost fell right down into the water.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Got the sound. Oh, I'm getting stuck on everything. The whole camera angle thing's really gonna mess with me for a bit.
Good work! The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can
And
breathe energy
cue
into
me
all
instantly
kinds
messing
of
up the
precursor
camera angle
artifacts
twice.
that have lain dormant for years.
I don't think I got all those.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Because every game's gotta have a health kit of some kind. Can we just talk about his hops? Like, goddamn. Man does
Jump
not
once,
skip leg
then
day.
jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
We're going for that 100%, by the way. We're gonna get all the orbs, all the fucking power cells. Especially since at the end of the game, there's a special little surprise if you have all the power cells. I almost forgot there was fall damage for a second. Went real bad. Well, I guess I'm going to Green Sage's hut, huh? Not like there's many other options.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
This weird plant thing always freaked me out.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grad Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if
Nice
you
little
need
Gibbs
something
slap.
to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
I'm not gonna lie. Younger me thought she was hot as fuck. I still stand by that. You got the boat over there. Oh, fucking memories this game.
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
If you're wondering what he's talking about, I'll show you real quick. Big fishy. To prevent you from just swimming all the way out to the island.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
See if I remember there was also one here somewhere. There it is.
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
What button? There it is. Oh god. This is inverted with up and down. But left and right is normal. Why, game? Why do you do this to me?
You gotta bring in the cops for the jailbreak.
I love the graphics of this game, despite how old it is. Like, I love how you can see like the stars go around his head when you hit a wall. It's so great. I guess we'll start with one of my favorite missions.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral? Now, gotta bring in the crops from the drill basket.
I wasted so much time on this mission when I was younger. Thank God they stay in there once they're in. Or else this mission would be hell. It may be fucked up, but I love the noise they make when you hit them. I don't know what the point of hitting these. Doesn't really speed them up or anything.
Gotta bring in the crops for the drill.
Don't mind me fucking up the camera angles again.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
I just love this music so much. I'm gonna say it a million times throughout this, but I love it.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Just collect these words real quick. That's all. Yeah. This is where we come later. You'll see. This is the place they were talking about needing 20 power cells to reach.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Gotta be honest, wasn't sure I was gonna make that.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area. This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Yeah, like how have they never seen it before? It's literally like right outside their house.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Checking got. Oh. Nope. Nope. There it is. 89.
Yeah, we gotta bring in the crowds from the Junebug stand.
I'm gonna go into this area here first.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
I thought he said 120.
We gotta bring in the crowds.
Let's talk to all these people.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rain friend. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Flut. Someone really didn't want to think of a name for that bird.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return. I see you two are back to make the trade. Good, jolly good. You have the Precursor orbs that we agreed on? I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Look at this fucking dude. Doesn't even pick up his feet when he walks, he just kind of scuttles.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 Precursor orbs.
Bro, there are literally like 4 people in this village. Why do you need to run for re-election? Fairly certain no one else wants to be mayor. One more guy to talk to in the village.
Hey! Lil furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing